Floor 6. This floor I would probably label as the hardest map in episode 8. It's similar to floor 5, but floor 6 I think is even more confusing because of the fact that there's mazes, a lot of tighter rooms and tighter hallways, and just much more, obstacles to overcome. Well, first off, we had a Schustoffel open up the exit room by mistake. Well, not by mistake, but it happened. Always just be careful you don't get locked into to a locked room if you don't have the key to get in there and it gets open. But yeah, first off, you have the moldy mazes. So many doors and so many similar hallways. That is not going to be easy to navigate. You can easily go around in circles there. Then you get to the grade wall areas, and it's kind of like many doors, multiple layers on top of the other, similar to episode 6 floor 2 somewhat in that area. But of course, with how smaller those hallways are, enemies are easily going to wander into the rooms, like, you know, like in more closer to the inner core. And it's going to make it tougher to not just get 100% kills, but it's also, you're going to be putting yourself in a tough situation, and you'll be sniped off from behind very easily. Of course, there is the one room where all the officers are in that center room protecting one of the keys that, of course, you got to be careful of as well. Enemy placement is very, you know, well done in this map, and of course, even enemies behind pillars as well is still a thing in this map. But what's also odd about this map is that weird wall hallway that you literally have to, like, because there's been some in like Wolfenstein 3D maps, there's like a glitch, you kind of like walk through a wall. I don't know like how that was done, but it was literally made that you have to, like, you know, walk through walls to get to that weird secret with the exit door at the end, and like different languages saying, what are you doing here? Very strange. I mean, yeah, if you thought floor 4 was like strange, this one, I mean, that's really the only part that's strange, but it's definitely very confusing to navigate and very difficult to get 100%. Which is why, of course, I said before, this is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest map in episode 8. I wouldn't say it's one of the hardest in the game, but definitely one of the hardest in episode 8. But that is floor 6, guys. On to floor 7 in the next video. We only got a couple floors left till we see Papa Gross himself, Eugene. Until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.